Welcome to the target methodology video for the first half of 101 Key, April 2024 until September 2024.
Hello, I'm Simon Taylor, the Motorcycle After Sales Section Manager for Honda UK. Your main point of contact, as always, will remain as your ASAM. Let me introduce you to my colleague who will be supporting me with this target methodology video. My colleague from Head Office, Charlotte Cox, our Parts Business Development Section Manager. This methodology video is broken down into 4 sections. The current situation, our suite of retention products, Honda Genuine Parts, and the parts sign-off process.
We'll kick off this video with an overview of the current situation. When we look at our opportunity in terms of the park, you can see that since 2020, our total park has steadily risen, with 2.5% growth from 2021 to 2022, and a further 1.8% from 2022 to 2023. This is a testament to the strong performance we see in sales, which ultimately gives us even more opportunity to go after from an after-sales perspective. Likewise, when we look at the total parts performance, you can see the network has successfully grown CMP-XO by 7% in a market where the park has increased less than 2% this year, which again is a testament to programs like Motorcycle 360 and the electronic vehicle health checks, which are generating additional competitive parts sales. Finally, let's look at the CMP-XO spend per PM visit. This year, we've updated our target methodology to look at the people you see, your preventative maintenance visits, and the competitive parts you've sold. This means you're targeted on what you see and what you sell. And we can see from 2022 until 2023, our CMP-XO value per visit has grown by 26%.
1 year on, we are delighted with the results so far with MC360. We can say confidently that MC360 is having a positive success in our participating stores. Parts growth is up on an average by 40% across MC360 dealers versus non-MC360 dealers. And we're also recording our highest ever scores in HCSI as a result of improved process and a greater customer experience. During 101 Key, our intention is to onboard all remaining dealers into the world of MC360 and to continue to work in collaboration with our dealer partners. If you're yet to enrol and would like to, please contact either your ASAM or you can contact me directly. As presented at the Motorcycle Conference in December last year, 2024 sees a change to business terms. We will no longer put 1% business terms payments against the achievement of your parts target. For 2024, we have implemented development plans for our dealers. Dealer development plans can be on topics such as recruitment, service core process, retention, HCSI, and MC360. There are 2 plans per calendar year, and business terms remain being paid quarterly. It is very important that each dealer embraces their agreed plan and uses Honda Viewpoint to upload evidence of activity, as well as the dialogue with your ASAM within the agreed timeframes. The development plans have been created to further enhance your after-sales structure, to maximise growth, dealer profitability, and to help you future-proof your after-sales business. The plans can be found in the Action Centre within Honda Viewpoint. Dealers that hold a top 10 place within the Dealer Balance Scorecard will be invited to choose a plan, but are not obliged to do so. As described on the previous slide, please see here details of business terms for Motorcycle After Sales for 2024. There are 2 development plans per year, and these run from January to the end of June and from July to the end of December. Please note there's no catch-up or carryover for after-sales business terms. These are standalone payments. If you are within the top 10 places on the dealer balance scorecard for after sales, you do not need to take part in a development plan and will automatically be paid your business terms. This slide provides you with the timeframes for business terms payments and the DBS periods used to measure exemptions. Dealer Balance Scorecard, or DBS, can also be found in Honda Viewpoint. DBS measures 4 areas for motorcycle aftersales. Firstly, competitive parts purchases versus target on a rolling 12-month period. Secondly, service plan penetration for motorcycles above 350cc. Third, a rolling 6-month HCSI top box score. And 4, finally, total parts, excluding warranty parts, purchased per bike in a 5-year park based on a rolling 12-month period. EVHC remains a key priority for 101 Key. We've seen a marked improvement in EVHC processes over the past 12 months across the network. Our shared goal for 101 Key is to achieve a utilisation target of 90%, which means 9 out of 10 retail Hondas are required to have a completed EVHC. We are looking to sell a minimum of 50% of the red work we find and to future book a minimum of 30% of the amber work that we find. Our continued focus towards EVHC will not only help and support the dealer's upsell, but also provides a duty of care to all of our customers. It will also act as an excellent retention tool for all of our dealerships. In 2023, you may recall we created a series of best practice webinars on how to get the very best from your EVHC processes. All of these webinars can be found within Panox. Even if you're not a Snap-on user of EVHC, they do offer a very good generic best practice, so they're well worth watching. As per 2023, we request that all service customers are provided with a quote for routine servicing. To support the correct use of menu pricing, we have created a series of best practice videos that we have uploaded onto YouTube, but can also be found in Panox under Aftersales. Should it be Honda menu pricing or by your DMS, all dealers are required to provide a quote that includes the parts as listed by Honda for each service.
As you'll be very familiar with, retention is a critical pillar of our business, ensuring that the customers who buy bikes from you return to you for many years thereafter. To reflect this importance, we have relaunched the new bike service plans, tailored service plans, and extended guarantees in the last couple of years to ensure that you have the tools to do the job. As a further commitment to the importance of retention, you will have a separate retention product target meeting and video to follow up after the parts target and video. This is to dedicate the time to understanding and digesting these targets we will be sharing for all retention products, so keep your eyes peeled in the future.
Now, let's take a look at the parts target methodology for 101 Key. As mentioned earlier in this video, the parts purchase target methodology has changed since last year. The target is now calculated by taking your competitive mechanical parts purchases, excluding warranty and Honda Genuine Oil, for January to December 2023, and dividing them by your periodic maintenance visits recorded for January to December 2023. This CMP XO VPV figure is then applied to a growth curve, depending on where your dealership sits against national average. This value is then multiplied by your 101 Key periodic maintenance visit target. Your 101 Key periodic maintenance target is calculated simply by taking your periodic maintenance visits recorded for January to December 2023 and multiplying that by your UIO movement percentage. The national average we use to make the growth curve includes all dealers, main sites and remotes, as well as brand new dealers, which is why it looks slightly different to the national average earlier in this video, which looks at main sites only. To make the growth curve very simple, any dealers above national average receive no growth. Dealers below the national average receive a growth between 5 and 15% to encourage bringing you up to the average performance in the Honda dealer network.
Each dealer will be paid a 20% bonus upon the successful achievement of their quarterly CMP XO parts purchase target. In addition, when the dealer achieves their target, they will also receive a 20% bonus on Honda genuine oil purchased within the same period. The year, or the key, is split into two halves, April to September and October to January 2025. Whilst there is catch-up and carryover in between the respective half-year periods, there is no catch-up and carryover between the two halves of the year. An example of this is if you miss the period April to June, but are over 80% of your purchase target, you will not get paid. But at the end of September, if you are 100% or more by catching up on what was missed in the first quarter, you will be paid for the quarter of July-September that you achieved and the missed quarter of April to June. If you are under 80% at the end of the first quarter, you will not be eligible for catch-up and carryover. Should you have any questions about the parts purchase target methodology, please refer to these frequently asked questions in the first instance. Your ASAM will be on hand to support with all aspects of the target rollout and can provide any further clarification that you may need or require.
To finish off, the sign-off process.
As with previous years, we will be using Legal eSign for the target rollout in 101 key. You must provide your ASAM with up to 2 names of the people that you wish to sign off your parts purchase target. Our head office team will then send you the targets via Legal eSign. Once you sign it, it will then be automatically passed on to the next signatory in the chain. Once your ASAM has signed off the target, head office will upload your targets into our systems. The electronic signature process is easy to use. It's secure and compliant with a structured email flow. It allows us to log and to track the sign-off process, as well as enabling us to send reminder emails where necessary and appropriate.
So by now, you're most of the way through the target video. You understand that the next steps will be a meeting with your ASAM, who will talk you through your own numbers. And once you've signed off those numbers, we'll upload it into our systems so you can understand your performance in all of our reporting. Thank you for listening, and we wish you every success for the beginning of 101 key.